Peninsula are protesting against the killing of 6 protesters. Police say the men died in a shootout with officers. But fellow demonstrators say they'd been in police custody since October. And a warning, you may find some of the pictures in Jamal Elshayyal's report disturbing.
They were students with their whole lives ahead of them, killed in cold blood after being unlawfully arrested by Egyptian police. That is what the families of these young men say. The government, however, says they were what it calls terrorists, killed in a gun battle with security forces in the city of al-Arish in Sinai. It has released this video of their bodies sprawled across the ground with a number of weapons by their side. The people of Sinai have rejected the government's narrative. The funerals of the young men turned into anti-government protests. Their anger was clear. As soon as they buried their loved ones, locals held a public meeting demanding the resignation of the Minister of Interior and Sinai's members of parliament.
The police and Ministry of the Interior are the ones that killed our children while they were in custody. We do not want them in our city. They must be tried.
This area of Egypt has been volatile for several years. Since the 2013 military coup, the army has bombed, shelled and destroyed hundreds of homes across Sinai. It claims it is fighting ISIL, but human rights groups say much of the destruction inflicted by the army has been on civilian homes and properties. ISIL has been operating in the area and has killed dozens of Egyptian soldiers in the past year. The group's most recent attacks left more than 15 soldiers dead. It seems that this latest incident involving the young men has the potential to escalate further. There are calls for civil disobedience and mass protests, and already one member of parliament has announced on Facebook that he will heed the call by his constituents and resign. Egypt's human rights record showed no improvement in 2016. Prisons remained filled with political prisoners, and there were similar cases of activists being killed by police in suspicious circumstances. So far, 2017 has been no different. Jamal Elshayyal, Al Jazeera.
Gambia's president has filed an injunction